Previously on Something Something Gaming.
Hey, Crix is here for Something Something Gaming, and this week I'm covering Warhammer 40,000 Regicide. So, if you like chess, you like Warhammer, stand by for some orcs, some space marines, and some good old-fashioned strategy. As I mentioned before, the board is set up exactly like a chessboard. You've got your pawns, your rooks, your bishops, your king, and of course your queen. Though I would not want to sleep with either of them. They are both hideous. One's a librarian, and one is a goddamn orc. It just makes sense. I know for a lot of you it may be hard to tell these units apart, but don't worry, game took care of it for you. It went ahead and made it so you can enable these icons over each character to make sure you don't get too confused. But what I find really interesting about this game are the unit abilities. Each individual piece has its own ability it can use, such as the frag grenade, or as I like to call it, the boom ball. As you can see, it explodes. It's not a hard concept to grasp. These special abilities cost initiative points. Each turn you get 3, and they roll over to the next. However, you can only have up to 5 at a time, which means if you're ending a turn with more than 2, you're wasting your initiative points. Shame on you. Aside from unit abilities, you have army abilities. These can be applied to any unit in your army. What I'm doing now is called an Iron Halo. It blocks an attack, such as Assault, on any unit in your army. I used it on my queen because it can sit there for several turns, and I don't like it when my queen dies. It pisses me off. Don't care for it. You can kill enemy pieces one of 2 ways. Either A, you can take their piece like a normal chess move, which is an instant kill regardless of what shields they have or them going to ground, or B, you can kill them using your special abilities. Personally, killing the enemy using a special ability isn't that satisfying to me. However, if you take the piece as a normal chess move, you get the satisfaction of watching a little cutscene. He's never going home to his wife and kids. I like that. Don't get me wrong, special abilities are useful. What I'm doing now is called Assail. And what it does is it pins the enemy's units, meaning they can't use their special abilities during their next turn. Other special abilities can be used to heal and shield your own units, meaning it's harder for them to kill you. And isn't that what really matters? Other than that, there's not really too much to this game. It is what it is. I love it. It's just chess with special abilities. The special abilities can be used to screw over your opponents by knocking out one of their pieces early, or they can do the same to you. I'm not saying the game's perfect. It has a couple of small flaws. For one thing, when you're playing multiplayer online, you don't have a real chat system. Meaning, if you wanna, I don't know, talk shit to your opponent, it's disabled. Which by itself isn't the worst thing in the world. However, when you have to wait for their turn, it would be nice to have a little conversation, a little human interaction. It's not enough to kill my enemy. I want to know them before they're dead. I just have one more not so small little nitpick, and that's this. I play the Warhammer 40k board game, you know, because I'm a nerd and I don't really have a social life, and I just want to know, where are the other races? All you have available are orcs and space marines. I know they're the 2 most popular in the franchise, and there's different variations for each army, but I just want my Eldar. That's it. I want my Eldar. I want to see some Harlequins dancing around, cutting stuff up. That's it. That's all. It's not a lot to ask. I want to see my weird little clown people going stabby stab 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 stab. But if the lack of killer circus people isn't a deal breaker for you, and you enjoy strategy games, I say pick it up. It's a great game. It's on sale right now on Steam. Normally you can get it for less than $15 anyways. Highly recommend it. There's so much carnage, so much fun to be had, and there's nothing like beating real people halfway across the world. I'm Crixus for Something Something Gaming, and don't forget to check out all of our other goodies. And remember, blood for the blood god.
Damn it, Crixus. Get back there and do a proper review. Do it full-assed.